Hello, it's like the middle of the night. I say middle, it's like almost 1 o'clock at night. But I just needed to talk, which is also why this is like ASMR version. But okay, so I've been talking to Broski now since Saturday. I'm not really gonna count Saturday because I didn't get many responses that day. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 4 days, right? And like, yeah, we're giving each other instant responses, but it's not like how it used to be. Because what it used to be is like, it'd be like 10 minutes, and I'm like already low key freaking out, like, where the fuck is he? Like, why is he not texting me, right? Um, but nowadays it's like, he doesn't text me for a blank amount of time, and I'm like, okay, this is probably because he's doing this. We don't say like good morning, good night to each other. We just pick up the conversation where we left off like normal. Um yeah, it's been like 4 days basically of semi-intensive texting. There's been no pet names so far, no like explicit conversations regarding the both of us, which is something that happened before. um but like I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to get invested emotionally again because I'm not talking to anyone else because I don't want anyone else. Like, I want him, okay? And it's kind of freaking me out a little bit today, and I had a slight mental breakdown earlier because, well, first of all, we talked a little bit about like insecurities and like body dysmorphia. I have body dysmorphia, um, and we talked a little bit about that. And because I started overthinking, like, because I was already thinking about it in the morning. I like looked in the mirror and I was like, because I used to have really really bad acne. So if you look at like my skin up close, I have like lots of little like holes in my skin because of the amount of acne I used to have, and it never like fully cleared up. So is that acne scarring? Like, I don't know. Like, it's a thing that happens when someone has a lot of acne. Like, my aunt has it. Um, I know that my aunt for definite has it. I think my mum has some. Like, it's just a thing that happens. It's how like your skin develops, right? Um, so I was already feeling weird about that in the morning because I was looking at myself and I was like, fuck, this is an imperfection. Um, when I'd never looked at that before. And then we bring up this topic. I mean, just it naturally came up, right? It's not like we were just like, let's talk about this shit. Um, it naturally came up, and I obviously started referring back to this morning when I thought of that. Um, and then I started thinking about like my own body and the fact that I don't always like it. So I had a little bit of a mental breakdown about that. Just a mini one. I don't know if you can tell by the tone of my voice, but my eyes are tearing up. Because it's hard for me to talk about my issues without wanting to cry. It's just like a natural bodily reaction that happens. Um, where I just want to like sob and let it out, and I can't ever really control it that well. But whatever. Um, so yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking a little bit about like my body. Um, and up until this point, like I've been like complimenting him, like reassuring him that like, yeah, I like how you look, like I think you're pretty, blah blah blah. He doesn't do the same for me, and I don't know how to feel about that because it could be that he's trying not to overstep my boundary right now and not get too personal. Um, but in that moment, I just really wanted the reassurance, and I don't know if maybe I should have just said that and communicated that, but then I don't know, I really don't know. Um, so that already wasn't putting me in the best headspace. But, like I kept talking, we changed conversation topic, and and my mind, it just started like filling with a bunch of like insecurities and like doubts and stuff. Like, does he actually like me? Is he just like leading me on? And obviously, these are thoughts that I think every single day, because we're not exclusive or anything. We're not like, we're nothing. So he, fucking weird thing, whatever. Um, he technically doesn't owe me anything, so I can't be mad. But like, I started feeling kind of like territorial and like tried to make a joke out of it. That like, oh yeah, oh, cause he changed his dating profile, like the photos on it, and I was like, oh, you probably did that so you can get more women, haha. Because it kind of pissed me off. Because like, if you're here talking to me, what's the purpose of you changing your dating profile? Like, are you trying to do bigger, better things with other people? I don't know. I tried to make a joke out of it, but like, he reassured me about it a little bit. Like in like a playfully joking way. And it's like, oh yeah, you're the only like person I talk to, and I'm like, no, there's like literally no way you're speaking to nobody else right now. And I knew I shouldn't have said that because I know how it sounds and I know how like desperate it looks. Um, Almost. But again, he reassured like, nope, you're like the only person. I really don't talk to a lot of people. And, I sent my message or whatever, and I went for a shower. It was the only time I was excited to have cold water smack me in the face. Um, and okay, 'cause before, when he like wouldn't reply to my texts, I would like obsessively check and like, go over and over. Now what I do is I like, 'cause the notifications that I get off of Hinge are silent for some reason. Like, even though my phone's on vibrate, it doesn't vibrate. Even if my phone was on sound, it wouldn't give like a ping. I don't know why the fucking app does that. Um, and also the notifications break for me sometimes, where I'll just not get the notification. So I go on the app sometimes and I just like refresh and check if there's actually a notification or not. And sorry, I forgot kind of where I was going. I zoned out a bit. Um, yeah. So yeah, I get out the shower, I wash my hair, so it took longer than obviously a quick shower would. Um, Only for him to still not message me back. So, oh yeah, that was my point. What I do when he doesn't message me back in the correct time frame is I'll look at the phone, see nothing, I'll go dickhead, and I'll just throw it, right? Like, I don't mean the word dickhead when I use it. I'm just like, you can't be bothered replying to me. I see how it is. It's that kind of vibe in my mind when I say it. So I'm not taking it nearly as seriously as I did before. But he sent me. Oh yeah, he replied. Then I reply like I'm a paragraph texter. I reply in multiple texts. I'm like, fuck, shouldn't have said that. Shit. I don't know. I'm not thinking right now. I should just leave. I'm sorry. Like, it was that vibe where all those mini sentences were split up into small things. And like, when I text like that, it's like, it showcases that I'm feeling like wound up for whatever reason that may be, whether it's like happiness, sadness, anger, insecurity in this case. But it shows that I'm like some level of high emotion. I mean, he said that he loved I was texting like that. And then he's like, "You're just a girl." Like, I don't fucking know how to respond to that. So I went on another little crazy lots of text rant thing. Um, and he's not replied, which is obviously fine. He went to bed, just fine. He wakes up early anyway, and I know that he has to wake up early. So I'm totally fine with that. I'm not getting on his ass that he went to bed. But like, it's small things that could be solved with communication, but also I'm scared to communicate it right now because I don't know how like close we can allow ourselves to get over text right now. Because we've not met up right now, not making any plans to meet up, even though I really want to. He said he would love to, but just can't right now. I don't know how long right now is, which is annoying. But what can you do? And I want him to put effort into trying to quote unquote win me back. But I thought about it, and in some kind of strange, fucked up way, I'm glad that he left me for that 1.5 months because it gave me the time to like step back and just rethink everything that we had, because it was obsessive constant texting. We were in far too deep, far too quick. And yeah, now it's going a lot more slowly, which is the better choice. It's definitely better to go slow than just to dive in automatically. And I need to keep reminding myself of that, because even if I want all the things that come with going in quickly, that also poses a risky game. And what I've been doing like the past 2 nights is like rewatching like videos of myself during that 1.5 months when I was going through it, just to remind myself of what kind of state I was in and what kind of point I can't allow myself to reach anymore. So I'll be good. I'll be fine. Yeah. I'll be fine. He'll message me in the morning. I know we'll make a kind of joke out of it. Probably. I need to be up in the early morning anyway, so we might text a little bit in the early morning as it is. Yeah, I want to wake up at 6 tomorrow because I need to be out of the house at like 9:30, and I have things to do before I leave the house. So yeah, just feeling a little overwhelmed and territorial. Territorial is the exact word to use. I'm a jealous person, and I need reassurance, and whenever I'm wanting reassurance from him right now, he's not giving it to me because he doesn't realize that I want it, or he's actively choosing to avoid giving it to me to avoid the same exact pit trap we had last time. Okay. If we manage to get into a serious conversation topic, or we run out of conversation topic, I'll probably bring it up because it's something that I want a resolution to. Probably will bring it up. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll probably just ask, like, hey, why do you know it? Blah, blah, blah. But then that makes me sound icky and weird. I don't know. We'll sleep on it. If it comes to the moment, I'll decide what to do in the moment, I guess. But yeah, apart from this whole thing that's happened today, it's been going good. It's been going slow, but it's been going good. Aside from my own brain preparing for the worst. Which is the exact same thing that happened the first time. And I know it won't hurt as much as the first time. It'll probably still hurt if he ghosts again. It'll probably hurt, but it won't hurt as much because I'm going into it fully expecting to be let down again. Even though that's not the ideal outcome, it's what I think is gonna happen, so yeah. I am gonna do something and then go to bed. I was gonna do something before I went to bed, but I don't know. Cause it's definitely like 1 o'clock right now, is it? Wait, I'll double check. No, I can't even get the time. No, I can't even get the time while I'm recording. But it's probably 1 o'clock. And if I want to be up at 6, then that's 5 hours. And my like bedtime routine question mark probably takes like 2 hours or something. I don't know, we'll see. It might be shorter today. I am gonna go. Bye.